I kind of want to touch on, maybe some areas where people, would have questions or might, have doubts. Some people say like, if Bitcoin is like digital gold, well, I don't think gold is interesting as an investment. Or some people say, Bitcoin, as currency isn't as good as the dollar. Why would I be interested? People have concerns about like the energy usage and things like this. Kind of to these people who have these various forms of skepticism, what would you tell them to kind of, add a different perspective to help them kind of think past why those issues aren't a huge deal?
Yeah, I've heard those arguments for a long time, and the paper currency one's the easiest one to swat away. In the U.S., we don't really think about currency very much. We have one of the least bad paper currencies. People in Venezuela, Argentina, they totally understand currencies. But even in the US, the dollar's lost 90% of its purchasing power since 1950. I mean, it's been debased at a very rapid rate. You used to be able to exchange $32 bills for an ounce of gold. Now it's $1,200 for an ounce of gold. So we just keep printing more and more and more money. A great example of that is the pound sterling is the oldest currency on earth. For 850 years, it was worth 1 pound of sterling silver. Then they decided, it'd be better if we just could print money without anything to back it up. And it now costs 184 pounds to buy a pound of sterling silver. So, the people that say, paper money is great, why would I invest in Bitcoin? It's like paper money is no bueno. It's been going down ever since they broke the gold standard or the silver peg. So paper money has been terrible. Bitcoin has been appreciating at a rapid rate. If you take a look at the US dollar on a trade weighted basis since the pandemic began, it's crashing because they're printing so many of them that the value is going down at a rapid rate. So the gold argument, again, people say, gold hasn't been a great investment. Well, in my lifetime, you could exchange US dollars at $32 per ounce. And so gold's been a great investment. Dollars have been terrible. Another example is the silver colored money that used to exist used to be made out of silver. Again, in my lifetime, quarters, dimes were made out of silver. Now they're made out of cheap metals. Pennies used to be made out of copper, and now they're worth more than 1 cent just to melt the copper. And the government's made it a felony to melt pennies. So, there is no intrinsic value in paper money. It's being debased all the time. So crypto, obviously it's going to be very volatile. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. But 10 years from now, I think crypto's going to be worth way more than paper money.